right. Short and simple today. But we made it. We made it, damn it. How you feeling? Good? Maybe? Oh my God, you're so weird. You're so weird sometimes. All right, let's hop into it. So, I thought we needed to maybe bring this to light because it's a cool technology. Drum roll.
Oh,
But can you see what my concerns here are? Just from the photo?
the neck.
The neck. So, I mean, ideally, I think this was just because of the camera, right? The action shot.
Uh-huh.
But
A
no
lot of
one who
people,
knows their shit would
yeah.
ever say
That's cool.
when you squat, turn your head.
Mhm.
Like it needs to be a straight spine throughout the entire movement. For most movements, actually, unless you're doing some kind of twisting motion where you have to do that. But this guy's doing a squat and he has his head turned to the right, which compromises his entire form. And he's wearing running shoes. All right, so this is a cool idea. This is a cool idea. But yeah, if you're working out, because I see this at the gym too, especially the younger kids, they'll be at the bottom of the squat and they'll be looking at themselves. So they're looking up essentially. So you're still bending. Your neck is part of your back, right? It's your spinal column, and breaking that compromises the whole thing. I would argue.
Mm-hmm.
So don't be doing that, people. Public service announcement. But this is cool technology. One of my patients, he just got something like this. He said it came with weights though. No, he said it was cables. So maybe there's another product like this. Because
These became popular during COVID.
I bet. But look, even this girl, this lady, terrible, terrible. Let me see if we can. Oh yeah, so that's facial recognition. This is the future, I guess.
Wow.
How do you feel about this? Would you be down to do home workouts like this? No. Why?
No,
No.
not my cup of tea.
I thought it was cool a while back. With there was something called the Connect for the Xbox. And I thought it was a cool idea because it would track your entire body's movement. And I was like, oh, that could be cool, but I don't know what happened to it. I haven't really heard anybody talk about it in a long time. So who knows? Maybe the comeback of the camera, because I remember that being a big deal. It used to be like the PlayStation versus Xbox. I guess it's always been like that, but they had the camera for sure. Oh, what's going on here? Get out of here! All right. Anywho, let's move on. Let's move on. Okay, so I know we're talking about fitness, but boom, big news, I think. So I was at one point a fan of Pizza Hut's stuffed crust pizza. Okay. And then something happened along the way where Pizza Hut just got more and more disgusting as the years went by. And now it's pretty much unanimous that it's maybe the worst pizza place that exists today. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, anyways, Papa John's, they're doing their version of the stuffed crust pizza. And I'm thinking, holy crap, maybe even today. Oh no, we're eating pasta today. Right? You're making pasta? Fingers crossed? Maybe. If you have a change of heart, we know where to go. Do your people like it?
I don't know.
Have you ever had Papa John's?
Mm-hmm.
You've never had Papa John's? Oh shoot. Okay. So for those who know, Papa John's is like, how would I compare it? I don't know. It's a step up from fast food, but it's not like restaurant.
Okay, kind of like a pause place kind of thing.
Like a diner or something.
Yeah.
Kinda like a good diner.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not Taco Bell, but it's not your like authentic Tijuana style taco, street taco. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere in the middle. But anywho, this is just I'm about it. Doesn't that look good?
That's too much.
That's too much.
Yeah.
God, this is perfect. This could change the game. This could bring me back to Papa John's.
Papa John's?
Papa John's. Because this was it. When my brother and I used to live together, on special occasions, we would have us some Papa John's. And then we just switched over to exclusively Papa John's because we were like, we're living better moving forward. But anywho, I feel like we need to talk about this just because the whole world is talking about it. And it is a big deal, I think. But Elon Musk, he's buying Twitter. He's bought Twitter. I'm not sure where they're at right now. I've heard both. I was under the impression that he had already bought it. And then apparently they're still negotiating or something. They got to get approval. I'm under the impression that he already bought it, and if so, he's already unbanning people. So I'm thinking he does own it.
Yeah, if you could do that,
If he could
you
do
would
that,
think
right?
so, yeah.
Well, anywho, I think this is a great thing. If you don't already know, Twitter's notorious for banning people. They banned Donald Trump. They banned the president of the United States, which is crazy. And Elon Musk is pro freedom. He's pro free speech, and I think this is a good thing because as of right now, there's no platform that's completely free like that,
Mhm.
unless maybe let me see. I think Rockfin is okay. It's good.
Rumble? Rumble, is it?
I think Rumble. A lot of people went to Rumble, and then there's Donald Trump's platform, the Truth Social. But that was I think it could have been something, but it didn't. It was too long of a wait. Like you couldn't just sign up and have an account,
Mm-mm.
and so I think they lost steam because of that. Like I just got approved like a month ago,
Mhm.
and by that time I was like, meh, you know, the hype was over. But this is a big deal because not everybody, but a lot of people already have Twitter. You
Mhm.
know, and Twitter. I mean, it used to be fun. I was never a Twitter guy, but now I'm more inclined. Like I revamped my account. Like I brought it back, and I'm still really not on it, but it does. There is a certain vibe to where it's like, oh shit, this is different. You know,
Mhm.
because I always thought it was weird. Twitter allows like straight up nudity and like sex. Like you can search on Twitter prior to Elon Musk buying Twitter, like a girl getting pissed on, and that's supposedly okay. But then you can't say that there are two genders, or you can't say, can I even say it? I might already gotten banned because we're uploading this to YouTube, and they're not the free platform. So I don't know. We'll leave it there. But there are certain things you can't say that'll get you banned, and that just feels weird, doesn't it? That feels like now you can't really be your authentic self. You gotta play by their rules, and they're private companies, right? And they're making the decision to set up those rules, which is well within their rights. But it's cool to have something that is free like this. I don't know. It's just a feeling. And I mentioned this to a patient. We were talking about it, and she said that I don't know, she's on the side of freedom. It sounds like, but she's coming from a very lefty side. I feel like, and it's like there's conflict, and I feel that's the case with a lot of people right now, where it's like Tesla, good for the environment, but now this happens, and now he's free speech, so now they're conflicted between being radical right.
Mhm.
And I feel like she's kind of the same way because I asked her like, what do you think, and instead of answering the question of like, yes, Twitter being free is a good thing, she went off on how all social media, how the internet should be free. Like she changed the subject on it, and she said because it's privately owned that it can be compromised, but like it was already compromised to begin with.
Mhm.
And so I don't know. Maybe it takes Elon Musk, someone who's for leaving the platform free, to be like the savior of a free speech of the First Amendment, right? What am I trying to say here? Twitter's privately owned, and the owner's Elon Musk, and in Elon Musk, we must trust. You know what I'm saying? If he's gonna be the guy to uphold it, even though it's private, and he could just have a change of heart and go, no, now you can't say certain words and everything. Well, it's his company, he can do whatever he wants, but that's not the case. He's so for it, and I think he's done with that radical left stuff. I don't think he was ever for it. If
Mhm.
you look at his history, at his previous tweets and stuff he says, he's always been pro America, right? He left California for I think it was tax reasons, but because it was so ridiculous. And so who knows what he's trying to. This is a big step, but in the bigger picture, this is just one of the necessary steps for something much greater, I think.
Mhm.
So who knows? He's coming out with a phone. He already has the cars. He's trying to go to space.
That Wi-Fi stuff, right?
The internet.
Mhm.
Now he has the social media, which is like it's huge. It feels good. That's all I gotta say. All
Mhm.
right, because now you can say anything, and we'll see what happens. Because a lot of people are gonna be fired if they aren't already fired. Like people that already work with Twitter. There's a lot of articles that I've read that people are upset. They're scared about losing their jobs. They're conflicted because Elon Musk is now. I mean, he's all kinds of bad all of a sudden.
Right.
And so these people, they have to go. The people that are for censoring, they
Mhm.
gotta go. Just be neutral, man. Like you can say your opinion, and it's all good. but then we can say ours and it should be all good as well. Wouldn't you want both sides so you can come up with your own conclusion? Yeah. Same thing while Truth Social probably wasn't gonna hit, and even Parlor, because remember there was a whole thing with Parlor where they were the right group. They were supposedly like freedom of speech and all that, but it was attracting more conservative, more of the right point of view.
Right, it's not both.
It's not both. So I also don't want to just jump into something where I'm just hearing
One side.
the one side again, but on this side.
Mhm.
And so Twitter is the one that has all of them together already. It's the melting pot. It's like the most American, the most American app. So exciting. I guess I'll post all my social media stuff. I made an account just for myself, kind of revamping everything because I'm not really a social media guy, but I'm starting to post. I'm posting again. Why you do that?
You're not a social media guy,
I don't think I'm a social media. I don't really post.
but you're always on it.
Yeah, I'm always on the internet.
So you
that's for
are,
sure.
yeah.
But I'm not
Can't say
actively posting. I'm not like
Okay.
pumping out content like that. I'm being a little more loose with it. How about that? Let people in. Who the hell am I? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Okay, we're gonna keep your identity hidden forever. Forever. You're never gonna find out. Unless we hit 1,000 subscribers. How about that? We'll bait them. We'll bait them. Give them incentives. Okay, I think that's it. We got stuff to do today. Anything you wanna say before we go? That's it. I'm about to make my first official tweet right now. I just got the idea. I know, because I've been trying to play Apex. I've been trying to play certain video games on my PlayStation, and it's so stupid. But I'll leave that for over there. I need incentives for things. I'm still figuring out where am I going to put what. But anywho, all the links down below. I try to make it as easy as possible. It's the same name for pretty much everything, with very little variations, if any. The underscore or the period. I think they're interchangeable. I'm not sure. Either way, links in the description. Yeah? Let's get out of here. Cool. Say bye. Say bye.